Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 37 of Broadcast UGC. I'm Galactrix, and coming at you from the other side of the world, it's Bazag.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, and it's morning for you there, but it's evening for me here.
Yes,
And it's the middle of the afternoon for everyone in America. So, what are we playing this week, Bazag?
we're playing The Great Escape by Zorbane.
Okay, so what's that about?
I'll just read the description for you, shall I? You have been contacted by Starfleet Intelligence for a high priority mission. They have set a meeting with their contact just outside Deep Space K7. The mission is Section G14 classified, and not until you meet their contact will you receive any more details. All that is known is that it will be behind enemy lines. However, not all missions go according to plan.
Okay. So I'll read the boff thingy on the accept dialogue. It says, Captain, we've received a Priority 1 message from Starfleet Intelligence and are being diverted to coordinates near D-Space K7 to be briefed. No further details are given. Head to K7 for your mission briefing. Okay. Now, like I was saying before we started, I haven't actually seen a mission that starts from K7 before, so that's interesting. I didn't know you could use K7 as a door, because usually Foundry social maps, you have to actually go into the social map.
Yeah, you can use no, you can use Vulcan. I think you can use Andorra as well.
I
But
mean, actual stations like Drazana, you have to actually be in Drazana,
yeah.
don't you? Like from
So, yeah, same with Deep Space Nine as well. But I mean, I haven't really been using the Eterodani sector much, and even then, it wasn't really, a fed mission. So.
Okay, so let's see how this goes with Deep Space K7. I wonder if it'll actually go into like a custom K7 map or something. We are at the coordinates, and let's begin. Captain PF Dennis
Captain PF. Yeah, he asked what the other side of the world is like these days, and I can say it's absolutely freezing cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cold here where I am as well. I don't know, like all the tweets I've seen from America, like it's so hot here, but I'm so cold in the middle of summer. I've turned on the heating.
That's why I don't plan on going to England anytime soon.
Okay, we are nearing the coordinates provided to us by Starfleet Intelligence. I'm detecting 3 Miranda-class starships in the area scanning a large asteroid. If there are contacts, they've made no indication of it.
Investigate the starships. Looks like these Mirandas are actually objects.
Yeah, they say object on them. I can't wait till the new Foundry comes out where we can actually name those things. Instead of saying object, it'll actually say something. There's a giant asteroid.
Okay, I'll read this one. This is Lieutenant Matthew Oakes, First Officer of the USS Duthie. How may I help you?
Greet him and ask him about the patrol.
The Duthie, Bainbridge, and Greystone are part of the Deep Space 7 garrison fleet. I didn't. Greystone is not quite your main tuned name. Okay, anyway. 4 hours ago, Deep Space K7 detected anomalous tachyon emissions coming from this area and dispatched a patrol to investigate. Ordinarily, these anomalies are part of the normal behavior of space, but with the proximity to Klingon territory, Commander Wildman thought it would be better if she sent us to check it out.
So, what have you found?
To be honest, Vice Admiral, other than some tachyon wave signatures and a Verteron particle trace, nothing. We still have several more anomalies on our patrol route until we're done.
Thank you, and communications.
So I guess I'll do the engineering. Sir, our contact won't show up with a Federation patrol in the area. Perhaps if you talk to their captain, you can persuade them to leave.
Okay, let's hail the do thingy again.
Yes, Vice Admiral?
Ask to speak to his commanding officer.
Of course. Commander Lichty is in her ready room. Let me patch you in. Commander Lichty, this is Lieutenant Oakes. I have Vice Admiral Baz of the USS Basilope D who would like to speak to you. You can do this, Galactrix.
Send it through. Captain, how can I help you?
Overrule the patrol orders.
Trust me, Captain, I'd like nothing more than to head back to K7, but my orders come from Commander Wildman. Even if there are orders for us to stand down, they're going to have to come directly from her. So until we finish scanning all the anomalies, we're staying here. Perhaps if you go to K7 and speak to her yourself, you can get her to cancel the patrol.
Let's try and finish the scans for you. Then you can return.
Well, that's an intriguing proposal. I don't think I can do that. What do you think Commander Wildman would say if I went back and reported that I got the famous Captain Vice Admiral Baz to scan spatial anomalies for me? I'd be cleaning the hull of the starbase with a toothbrush. Maybe I ask why you want us to leave?
Let's just be quiet on that, shall we? Commander Licht, sorry to interrupt. We've just received a suspect transmission from Starfleet Command with new orders, and I quote, "The squadron consisting of the USS Lithi, USS Bainbridge, and USS Greystone are hereby reassigned to escort the SS Shara as it delivers radioactive waste to a processing center on Gamlan 5. So in other words, they're sending us to escort a garbage scow. I recommend lodging a protest through Commander Wildman. She can probably..."
That's enough, Lieutenant. If those are our orders, then so be it. Inform the Bainbridge and the Greystone of our new orders and prepare to set course for the Chara. Maximum warp. Well, Captain, it looks like you'll have the sector to yourself after all. I've been in the fleet long enough to know when something's more important is going on. We'll leave right away. Good luck on your mission if that's what it is.
Thank the commander.
All three ships are preparing to leave the sector. They'll be out of short-range sensor range in a few minutes. Our contact won't have to be worried about being detected.
Sir, I think Commander Wildman has a point about the tachyon anomalies. We should finish the sweep just in case the Klingons have cloaked ships in the area.
Okay, let's
finish the
sweep.
sweep. Hint, use your short-range scanner, the V key, to find the anomalies.
Yeah, I'm glad people keep, telling us that. I had to put that in my mission because people really don't know. You can use a tricorder scan or something.
I just look at the map.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't put a marker on there and they want you to find stuff and they don't even know you can use the scanning things to find foundry things. Not much to report, sir. It seems to be a remnant of a warp field test performed about 3 months ago. That's strange. There's nothing there at all, yet our sensors are saying there's an anomaly right here.
A false tachyon reading may be caused by a modulated tachyon pulse. If there are Klingon ships hiding in the area, they may be sending out false signatures to confuse anyone trying to find them. I recommend going to Yellow Alert.
Okay, Yellow Alert.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have the button for that.
Yeah, I wish we did. That would be so cool.
Vice Admiral, a bird of prey is cloaking directly ahead. They're hailing us.
Open the channel.
Greetings, Vice Admiral. Did I scare you?
Red alert. Oh, stand down, Captain. There's no need to be alarmed. I'm Commander Steen from Starfleet Intelligence. I had to pull a few strings to gather 3 Starfleet vessels out of your hair, but now we can get to business. Allow me to introduce you to our friend. This is Navak, son of Kul. His house was one of many who disagreed with Chancellor Jempok's decision to declare war on the Federation. His father Kul was one of the most vocal in opposition when Jempok withdrew from the Khitomer Accords. 5 months ago, Kul was declared a Federation sympathizer and executed in front of the High Council. Ever since then, Navak has been acting as an informant for Starfleet Intelligence. Although his house has been relegated to the depths of Klingon society, he has still been able to provide us with valuable information. Beam over with your senior staff to the Koval, and I'll brief you on our mission.
Let's beam over then.
Transporter coordinates locked in.
And we still have a anomaly to scan. Oh well, let's do it.
Oh, really? So we found it
Yeah.
without scanning all 3 anomalies. Okay, interesting. So they weren't part of the objective, were they?
The first 2 were. I'm not sure about this. The last one mustn't have been.
Oh,
The
interesting.
last one must have been a
Just a red herring.
Yeah. Okay. I suppose I'll take over for you. There we go.
Accept.
So, what do you reckon? We're gonna face when we get there?
I don't know. It's a Klingon ship. Nothing really special. We're just here for a briefing, right? We're not going to actually find no one. Interesting transporter pad.
Unfortunately, it's blue, so it's a bit Federation-y, but
Transporter chief says
not
welcome.
much.
Some nice wandering NPCs.
What a kind. Yep. A warrior. And this warrior is floating in midair. Is passed out drunk.
Okay, so we're ready to get briefed. Thank you for coming, Captain. I hope you weren't too alarmed by a Klingon ship decloaking at the coordinates you were given. I'm certain I don't have to tell you why we gave you as few details as possible. As for why you're here, Navak has given us information on a factory the Klingons have built in the Otha system. This factory produces spare parts for the repair stations on the front lines. Destroying it would decrease the rate of ships that are returning to action by a significant amount. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to destroy this factory.
A bit of Mission Impossible there. Let's accept it.
Hope it doesn't self-destruct in our faces. Well, it says, if you choose to accept it, but there's only one button to accept the mission. There's no
That's the mission.
refuse or.
Yeah,
Excellent.
well, the whole story is based upon you're accepting the mission anyway, so.
Yeah, I guess. Here are your instructions. You will head to the Otha system on board the Koval. There, you and your team will beam down into an underground cavern, which serves as a sewer system for the factory.
Ew, sewers.
Yeah, you take us to all the nice places, Bazag.
Well, I try to show you the galaxy.
Once you beam in, you will travel through the sewers until you reach a maintenance shaft. That shaft will eventually lead to a communications center of the compound. Disable the communications grid with these codes given to us by Navak. It will make it look like the grid was taken down for maintenance. From there, it's up to you and your team to plant spatial charges at 3 locations: the central computer, the main power core, and the munitions warehouse. Once they've been planted, contact the Koval to beam you out and then detonate the spatial charges from orbit.
Ask about contingency plans.
I will be in command of your ship during the mission and will be waiting in the Azhar system. From there, we can keep an eye on Klingon activity and we'll be close enough to intervene if needed.
Hey, lady, you're not taking command of my ship. You can have Galactrix's.
No! I mean, I'm going to be leaving all my boss behind, so, It's a pretty straightforward mission, Captain. Get in, plant the charges, and get out. That's all I've got for you. Feel free to ask me any questions you have. Otherwise, talk to Navak when you're ready. You want to ask him more stuff?
Let's go see what Commander Steen has to say about other questions.
Yes?
Yeah, why don't we do an orbital bombardment?
That's not on the table, Captain, and it's a combination of 2 reasons. First of all, the compound's heavily shielded. It would take sustained bombardment from several vessels in order to deal the kind of damage a precision strike would deal. And the second reason relates to the first. The compound is located in a densely populated region of the planet, and a sustained bombardment would cause considerable collateral damage to the area. While we may be at war with the Klingons, it does not excuse the act of war crimes against them.
Okay. Yeah, let's request that our officers command our ships.
Captain, I understand your concern about an officer outside your senior staff taking command of the ship. However, this is a mission that falls under the jurisdiction of Starfleet Intelligence. An example of this procedure is on Stardate 46357.4, when Jean-Luc Picard was relieved of command of the USS Enterprise so that he could perform a secret mission. In that instance, Starfleet Intelligence chose Captain Edward Jellicoe to command the Enterprise because of his experience with the Cardassians. The same rules apply here.
Damn you, Star Trek canon!
Really? But, she's like a commander and, not the same rank as, I don't know, Starfleet
Yeah, well,
Intelligence.
what you gonna do?
And what's she doing talking about a secret mission when, I think it's meant to be secret, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
case,
everyone that's going to be hearing it is involved in the secret mission, so,
Yeah, I suppose so.
Anyway.
In this case, I'm not relieving you of command. However, while you're gone, I'll be acting captain. Once you're back on the ship, she's all yours. Yeah, Rogue Enterprise says, hogwash.
The acting captain should be the first officer.
You mean like Nero?
No, actually, yeah. Ferengi. Anyway, let's talk to Navarre. Kabla, Vice Admiral. I've heard many stories about you and the ship. I would be honored to face you in battle. However, I am even more honored to have you assigned to my vessel. Perhaps after we are done, we can share a barrel of blood wine, and you can regale me with tales of glorious battles against my people. Starfleet, in the end you're all the same. Yes, the mission. We'll be traveling at a low speed to not arouse attention. However, while the Birel is a powerful little vessel, it is still little. We'll be sharing quarters with my crew. As for now, you should get some rest. You have an important day ahead of you.
Commander Steen and her team are beaming over to the ship, and Koval is ready to depart. I will alert you when we reach orbit.
Wait for arrival.
So I guess we're heading to the Oster system, which is a bit weird because that's being assimilated by the Borg, isn't it?
I think I'm not actually sure. I haven't done that particular mission. It's a It's a PvP ground zone, from what I've heard.
Yeah, it is. It's the PvP ground zone where Borg are assimilating the planet. It's pretty much all Borgified, and there's Klingons and Feds can beam down there and battle with each other.
I thought that was a place where there was. I think I might have done it ages ago. There was a place where there's a lot of turrets and stuff.
Yeah, there are turrets on there that you have to disable, and then after you
Yeah.
do that, and you have to beam out like captured Federation or Klingon, depending on who you are, people, and beam them back to your ship. And then I used to run it and get blue loot, but then some really annoying Klingons or other players kept beaming down and killing me instead of letting me win.
Okay. Well, Vice Admiral, if we weren't sure we were in the right place, the smell sure gives it away. I haven't seen so many flies since my academy days when someone left a loaf of Bajoran mother bread out for a week.
Sneeze.
You're not going to Achoo!
No. It's a shame I didn't bring my Bajoran buff along this week because that would have come really cool from him. You should have said that though. You're a Bajoran.
Vice Admiral Baz, I would like to have sorry, I better do that in my Klingon voice. Vice Admiral Baz, I would like to have a few words with you before you start your mission. While many in the Empire would see my actions as treasonous, I believe anything done to weaken the strength of the Chancellor is good for the Klingon people.
Support Navak's decision.
Kabla. One more thing. May I ask for one favor?
Agree.
Please clean yourself up before coming back on board. The morale of the crew will suffer if you return smelling like a dead Cardassian vole. Navarre out.
Okay. By the way, I like how they've how Zulbane's put like flies all over the place.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. Like as part of a atmosphere kind of thing.
Let's go and kill some Klingons.
Really? We need to kill Klingons? I thought we were just gonna go in and like plant spatial charges.
Not Klingons. They're sewer creatures. Oh. I thought they were Klingons. I saw them on the map.
Looks like some animals have made their homes in here. We should tread carefully, and it's likely there are more of them.
Yes, I like this cave. This is
Yeah,
one
it's really-
I've used like
Really gross.
yeah. The actual base map is also one I've used many a time. Oh, hang on. Let's scan this body. What's Endorian doing down here?
Captain, this Andorian has been dead for several days now. The fatal injuries were dealt by the sewer creatures, but I'm also detecting various other injuries that have healed over time. For instance, there are indications of fractures in her right wrist which did not heal properly.
Ask about the origin.
No way of knowing. I don't recall any missions to the Others system. We may find more information during our mission. I'll take a DNA sample from the body to examine it later.
Continue searching for the shaft.
See, I didn't even see that there. I just walked over it.
Oh yeah, good Starfleet officer you are. all these effects seem to, make it really hard to see. From
Nice colours.
green to, blue.
Oh no, that was a clever one. I didn't see them coming through the blue smoke. I like when they use effects to ambush people.
Mm.
This shaft will take us to the communication center. Are you ready?
It's climate. What do you think of the story so far, Galactrix?
No, I think it's interesting. I'm still wondering what's gonna happen or what it's all about. I mean, why are we blowing up the place?
Okay. Well, let's do this Klingon. Ah, what is that smell? It's worse than my pet dog when it disappeared for a week.
Lieutenant, it's Starfleet. Kill them!
I really did. I really like what he did there, because he had the Klingons doing tasks, and then brought down some invisible walls to
Start the battle before,
start the battle. Yeah, only after after you've Okay, we've secured the communications room and can safely deactivate the factory's communications grid.
I have to say, it's pretty bloody on the floor for a communications room.
Oh, I just noticed that. Wow. Well, these Klingons, they like, killing things. They probably slaughtered a few of those sewer creatures down.
Captain, I can confirm that the communications grid has been disabled. We should have enough time to plant the charges and get out. I have also analyzed the schematics of the factory and highlighted the location of our targets. Stand by, we're receiving a transmission from the Vark.
I have some bad news. Chancellor Jumbach has heard that I have no assignment and has personally ordered me to take my crew to the bomb-off sector for remedial training. As this is a direct order from the Chancellor, I have no choice but to depart immediately. A coded message has been sent to Commander Steen, and the ship is on its way. She will contact you when she arrives. Navarre out. And Steen said this will be simple. We're going to have to do this quick, as there will be very little time for the ship to escape once she arrives.
Let's head to the power
Let's
core.
he-
So, I mean, if the ship doesn't get here before we blow up, then I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah. Well, at least we have control of when it detonates.
Be on the lookout
So
for a
have-
red button with a cation.
Yeah, we probably won't have a red button cation.
Oh.
Though I do believe this is the same map. Which is, I suppose, why you said it to begin with.
Ah, I was instant killed. Oops. I've just found a special charge place. I'm on the other side of the room where you are. Ah, interesting spawn point. Oh, there you go. Special charges. I like how they laid out 3 of them.
Oh, we've got some Klingons. We'll have to talk to them later.
Are they done? Okay, I'll
Well, it's quite a awkward place to put a console if you're creative. There's a console right here.
Okay. I've been monitoring the communications grid and I've had some more bad news. The Klingons are using redundant communication system and bypassed our shutdown codes. While they haven't discovered the bodies in the communications center, they've increased the number of patrols.
Okay, well, yeah.
Leave bodies? I thought they
continue
like disappeared, like, you know, they do in the game. They just vaporize.
Yeah, well, we should be more clean. Okay, I believe the red button is over here. Here we go. Yeah, no cation pressing the red button.
Yep, there you go. Red button. Oh well. Wonder if I can press it. Nah. Can't press it. We'll never find out what that red button does.
I'm gonna have to create a mission where you find out a use for the red button. I'm not gonna say it's the use, but yeah.
For all we know, it just beams down to hell now.
Now, wouldn't that be a horrific thing?
Yeah, that would be a horror story. Oh no, Swordmaster. Ah, gotta get out of here.
Don't you worry about the Swordmaster. I killed it before it could get a shot off.
I was just worried because I wasn't squad matching you.
Whose fault is that then? Sheesh.
I don't know, it just said, like, you know, accept team invite, do you want a squad match? And I didn't even see if it was yes or no.
Well, you can change it now. You can press. There's something.
Yeah, I've done it now.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't die.
Special charges have been planted. 2 down and 1 to go.
The Klingons have discovered the bodies in the power core. Curious, they don't seem to be alarmed and are even arguing about what had happened. One of the Klingons even mentioned that it was only a matter of time until some Klingons were killed. They've also detected the ship en route to the planet. Still, all they've done is raise shields and requested a small squadron of ships to intercept. Their lack of concern is making me feel uneasy.
With the shields up, the ship won't be able to beam us directly from the factory. Once the final charges have been planted, we'll have to re-enter the sewers to reach an area not covered by the shields.
Let's head to a munitions warehouse.
Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why you're going back there. There's a force field blocking the way to the warehouse. Interesting, the console to deactivate it is right here. Why would you leave the keys to a door right next to it? You would think the Klingons would want to keep intruders out of the warehouse.
Maybe it's to keep something in.
It's disabled force field. Yeah, I wondered why they do that in like cryptic missions. Have like the force field controls right next to the door.
Starfleet, are you here to rescue us?
Who are you?
Oh, I guess I should be reading, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes, Fossen. Hang on. What happened? You're gonna have to do this because something. Oh, hang on. There we go. Back to ops. My name is Lieutenant Shural. It looks like you weren't expecting Starfleet personnel to be manning a Klingon facility. Don't worry, neither would I. There are 127 of us, and we're all prisoners of the war who were sent here approximately 2 weeks ago. Ever since then, we've been working non-stop. When we collapse with exhaustion, they drag us back to our cells. We disobey the guards, they beat us, or we disappear.
Let's ask about the dead Andorian.
That must be Commander Thal. She broke an Orion... let's try this again. She broke an Orion guard's nose a few days ago, and we haven't seen her since. We all assumed they killed her when they took her away. I went through the academy with her. It's alright, sir. I've had a few days to deal with it. At least now I've closure. What's important now is that you are here and you can get us out of here. You can do that, right? Okay, so now we've got our my Andorian TAC officer. Sure, our mission is to plant spatial charges at key locations in the factory. We only have the munitions warehouse left. However, we can't blow it all up when our own people are in here, and 100% prisoners is too many to sneak through the sewers. Perhaps we can arm them and take over the compound.
Let's ask Shiral's opinion.
Unfortunately, I don't think that is possible. The compound is massive and we're all spread out. Certain locations may be held, but there is no way we can control it entirely. I'll hack into the computer and try to find alternatives. Hopefully I'll figure something out when you finish planting the last spatial charges.
Okay, let's plant the last spatial charges.
Oh, Klingons!
Oh no. There you go, I killed the Swordmaster.
Okay, so we've planted the spatial charges. Okay, though we can talk to some prisoners of war that are here. Do you want to talk to a few of them?
Hello, Captain. It's good to see that Starfleet doesn't abandon her troops. How large is the rescue party?
So, let's clarify the mission. Not quite what you think.
I see. Well, I'm not complaining. As long as we're all getting off this rock, give me a disruptor and I'm all the backup you'll need.
How were you captured?
I was in command of the USS Adair during the Battle of Starbase 24. She had taken considerable damage and I was forced to give the call to abandon ship. To my misfortune, my escape pod got picked up by a retreating Vorcha cruiser on its way back to Kronos. The captain of the ship, Rurik I believe it was, treated me well, even ordering his crew to respect my rank. In fact, even while on the prison camp on Focus 3, the Klingons always treated me and the other prisoners humanely. Once I got to this stop though, it all changed. I'm looking forward to a little payback.
Okay, that's it. Interesting. I thought Klingons didn't take prisoners. Anyway, I think I know who this guy is.
Really? Oh, it's
Captain
Zorbane.
Zorbane.
Wow, he put himself in a mission as a prisoner.
Yeah. Hey, Vice Admiral, you sure know how to handle your weapons. You think you could use them to get us out of here?
How is he captured?
I was captured several weeks ago while on leave in the Hotoria system. Ferengi that I purchased several holograms from contacted me about having a new version out, so we arranged a meeting. Fortunately for the both of us, he had also offended a Klingon. Something about programming my sister into your holoprograms. Long story short, the Ferengi ended up dead and I ended up a prisoner of war.
What holoprogram was it?
Hey, that's none of your business.
Okay. I'm thinking it's Kirkfat's Lost Slave number 9.
Well, that's an Orion, or no, that's Vulcan. So not the Klingon sister would be a Klingon.
Oh, you never know what Kirkfat's got in that mission. I haven't played it yet, so.
Let's talk to one more, and then we'll.
Let's give it
Right,
a
so
choice. Or, I was going to say,
I got the
we
color right.
yeah, I was going to let the chat room pick whether the Tellarite
Oh,
or
okay.
the other prisoner of war, because we only got 2.
Yeah.
So let's.
What do you reckon, chat room?
what do you
Color
reckon?
right or?
Tellarite or Engineer Woman? Let's see if they're actually paying attention.
Yeah. I really hate this flag though, so it takes a while for it to actually get through to the
Yeah, I
live
think they're like
stream.
10 minutes behind. No, not 10 minutes, 10 seconds behind. It'd be really long lag if they were 10 minutes behind.
Yeah, it wouldn't be actually live then. It would be, delayed broadcasting.
Yeah.
So we haven't had a response yet. Let's,
Yeah, I think they're too delayed. Let's go for the Tellarite that we were starting to.
yeah, let's do it. Well, not, yeah, let's, yeah, anyway. It's a Tellarite man. Vice Admiral, I saw you make quick work of those Klingons. When are you going to let us at them?
Now you captured.
I was part of a group of Tellarites serving on the USS Augusta who were heading to a debate on Tellar Prime. Halfway there, around Trailer's system, our shuttle was ambushed by Norscan fighters. We had no choice but to surrender. The rest of the group is also stationed in the factory. I'm looking forward to seeing them again after we get rescued. Good on debating Tellarites, argumentative.
Oh yeah, we need to her.
I'm sorry, it's me that's, speaking. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vice Admiral, but I don't know what to do. To make matters worse, the Klingons believe there is a prisoner rebellion, and they're beaming soldiers from Burrells and Drydock to maintain control. Maybe evacuating as many people through the sewers before detonating the explosives is our only choice.
I disagree.
Sir, that gives me an idea. We pass by a transporter room on our way to the computer core. If we can catch a group of Klingons beaming in, we can reverse the transporter coordinates and beam ourselves onto their ship. With most of their crews not on board, we can take it over and use it to direct the evacuation of prisoners onto other ships.
Agree on plan.
Oh, that does sound like a good plan. There are several ships in dry dock for repairs, which should be ripe for hijacking. While you secure the transporter room, I'll organise as many Starfleet personnel as I can find. Should be able to find ample weapons lying around after the chaos you've caused. Okay, now let's head back to the transporter room.
Did we pass the transporter room? I didn't remember seeing one.
Oh, well, I guess we'll find out when we head to that circle thing. I don't think we really explored this one, though. The one we're heading to. There you go, Neural took on Sword Master all by herself. I'm really proud of her.
Okay.
Transporter room secure. Oh, that's you. Your signs. Sorry, you go.
Transporter room is secure. I'm setting beaming coordinates to the last ship she transported soldiers to the factory. Are you ready?
Energize. So this has been a pretty fun mission so far.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It looks like the ship we came from, but you know, they're all the same Klingon ships.
Yeah. Starfleet, we are being boarded!
Klingons, defend yourselves!
Transporter room secure. Sending coordinates of the other ships to Shirol. She believes that she has enough people to capture several other Borels. This ship has the same configuration as Navarre's vessel. Main engineering will be down the hallway to our left. Once that is secure, all that's left is a bridge.
Let's head to main engineer.
I think we're already there.
Let's see if my shields vaporize as soon as I enter battle. Nope, they all stayed up that time, Rogue Enterprise. Are they still finding something back there? Oh, there's one hiding behind the crates. That's sneaky.
There still must be another one somewhere.
Really?
I think so. Or maybe we're just not in the right spot.
Oh yeah, there's an extra bit down here. Okay, there's a targ in front of me.
Okay, we've secured engineering. Yay.
Cool.
Yay us. Main engineering secured. Over reports that there are other attempts to hijack Klingon ships are meeting success as well. The Klingons were completely caught by surprise. Caught completely surprised. So for mission, we have personnel in transporter room standing by to beam us to the bridge.
Energize.
That's it.
Oh, Captain, someone's beaming onto the bridge.
They are here. Today is a good day to die.
Ah, there you go, Dahar mastered. I have to say, Donnie's
totally
always late
fine
with
that.
that CRM. He always flies it after
Yeah.
they're all dead.
Yeah, because it takes like 3 or 4 seconds to activate it, and the ship is ours. Cheryl has informed me that she's done all she can on the surface and is requesting to come aboard.
Let's beam her and her team aboard.
Nice to see you again, sir. If you don't mind, I will take the helm. I've been trained in the operation of Klingon vessels. Can't wait to take advantage of all the shore leave I've saved up.
Give Shiral the helm.
Taking us out of dry dock. Hold on, we're being hailed. I guess you are not authorized to depart. Explain. What?
Yeah, Shiral as well.
Colonel, it's good to see you again. My friends and I thought it was fair that after providing you with labor to repair your ships, we'd take several for ourselves. I see the shields are still up. Unfortunately for you, we are on the inside. Vice Admiral, would you have the honor of destroying the shield generators?
Sure, let's fire on the shield generators.
We didn't actually fire them, we signaled them to blow up. You will pay for this! Goodbye, Colonel. I can't say I'll miss you.
Cut communications. Captain, a Federation ship just warped into the system. It's our ship. They're powering weapons.
This is you.
Oh, I thought I just said it. I must have been on mute. Captain, a Federation ship has just warped in the system. It's the ship. They're firing weapons.
Now it's you again.
Oh yeah, I was sleeping as well. Captain, this is a surprise. The last thing I expected to find out was a Klingon ship manned by Starfleet. I look forward to reading your report, but we're running on a tight schedule. There are several ships on an intercept course, both from the surface and on orbit. If we don't leave now, we'll have to engage them.
Some of those ships are manned by Starfleet personnel. We can't abandon them.
Agree with Shiral. Alright, but we'll have to make it fast. The longer we stay in Klingon ships, we'll have to deal. The more we'll deal with. The transport room is standing by, and we're ready to beam you back to the bridge. Ready to beam you aboard. Just say the word.
Energize. That's apparently the word.
I thought the bird was
taken...
the word.
Well, some people say grease is the word, you know, so apparently there are a lot of the words. The first wave of escaping ships is approaching. They're being tailed.
Continue.
This is Lieutenant Shiral to the escaping ships. Move into formation with the ship. It's time for payback.
Full spread of torpedoes. Well, there you go. They didn't last very long.
No. Yeah, well, with our helpers, it was pretty easy. More Klingon ships breaking out of the atmosphere along with more Klingons. I'm detecting a battleship approaching from the other side of the planet. It'll be here any minute.
Defend the second wave. More torpedoes. Okay, so that was the second wave. I'm expecting another one.
Another squad of Burrells are reaching orbit, followed by another fighter wing. The battleship is reaching weapons range. I have you now! To all Klingon vessels, destroy them!
There goes the battlecruiser.
Yep.
Rear shields failing.
Oh, I blew up. Too many battlecruisers around me. You know, this must be the epic end battle that they were talking about in the reviews.
Yay! We're almost done. Wow. So he defeated a total of 10 waves of Klingon ships.
Cool.
Sir, Lieutenant Shurl is hailing us.
Over the channel.
Thank you, sir. I felt I spent a year in that hellhole, and sometimes I thought I'd never get out. I lost a lot of friends down there, too. There's a famous Klingon saying, "Revenge is a dish best served cold." I dreamed of those words every night to try and give me hope. But thinking of Commander Thel and everyone else feels a bit empty. I'm just glad I can go home.
That's the Klingon saying?
Yep. Revenge is this best served cold is apparently has been described to Klingons. I will have to check with Sorry and David if that is actually correct, but I've heard that many places and many times. I have confirmation that all prisoners have been evacuated from the planet and that they are ready to proceed to Federation territory. We have one last thing to do. Transmit the codes to detonate the spatial charges.
Let's offer the codes to Shirao.
No, thank you, sir. This is your mission. I'm finished with this place.
Okay, continue. Oh, we didn't see explosions from the planet's surface.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be an effect. Oh well. Good work, Captain. I'm impressed. Not only did you destroy the factory, but you rescued over 100 Starfleet prisoners of war and captured several birds of prey at the same time. I'll put in a commendation for you and your away team in my report. In the meantime, we need to head back to Federation territory before Klingon reinforcements get here.
Thanks for playing The Great Escape. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave feedback in the review section. Or if you have something longer, such as a bug report, mail me at Sorbane. Please, to leave the mission, click Warp Out of the button next to the mini. Thanks again.
Set course maximum warp. Leaving a tip. I think I'm gonna give this 4 stars. How about you? What did you think of it, Bazag? You're typing out your review
Yeah,
now.
well, yeah. I mean, I had fun, and
Me too.
it, it I mean, fairly simple, straightforward mission, kill
Mm.
things.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
storyline pretty straightforward. Hmm. Can't really think of anything to say to the storyline.
Yeah.
It's like one of those.
Yeah. Sorry. Just people talk to me. Sorry. What did you say?
I was saying that the storyline seemed pretty straightforward. It didn't really have any sort of twists or turns other than finding the Starfleet people on the planet. But
Yeah. I mean, I think that was a twist enough. I mean,
hmm,
you discovered the body, and that created a sense of, hang on, what's really going on here? Is
hmm.
this some sort of secret research facility, or is that not what or is it did secret Starfleet intelligence lie to us, or is it something more going on here? So I
Yeah,
thought, yeah,
that's another thing. It was a Starfleet intelligence mission. It wasn't some kind of Section 31 cover up or anything that they people like to put in their missions. It's just a regular Starfleet intelligence kind of thing. Pretty straightforward. Go in and blow up a planet. What did you think in the chat room, Rogue Enterprise? Have you played this mission before? So, what did you think of the difficulty of the battles? There were quite a lot of ground combats, and there was that epic space battle, but it all seemed kind of manageable.
yeah, everything was pretty manageable. I think he did a good job with the space
Hmm.
battles with the fleets. Um,
Yeah, I really
uh,
liked the way it set up the battles, like the sewer creatures. How I ran into a blue cloud of smoke, and I didn't even see there were like sewer creatures running towards me on the other side. That was a good ambush, and also the way he set up the Klingons so that you saw them saying "What the hell," and then they dropped the invisible walls, and then they
yeah,
started battling you.
those tricks were nice. Not, the immersion was the immersion factor was really high with this one, and I
Hmm.
suppose that's why I
Yeah,
liked it.
yeah, I really liked it.
With the story, I don't think there was anything else that he could have added in terms
Yeah,
of
that's
tricks, bells and whistles and stuff, and
some things that
that
I was really kind of weird. Thinking about the storyline, I was thinking I did mention like why is it set on Arthur when it's being assimilated by the Borg or what you know?
let's. I'll just have a quick look at um, Stowicki, and just to confirm.
Mm. And like the Klingon things. Well, actually, one of the things I did like was referencing other kind of star systems in the place. Like I can't remember the exact bits, but he was saying like I was captured in the training
Yeah,
system, or I was on patrol in this blah 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 system.
yeah, the Hatar and
Yeah.
Starbase 24, and
Yeah, the Battle of Starbase 24, that was a good mention. I mean, referencing
um,
kind of in-game canon stuff, that always like sets it like the immersion factor for me. Like, yeah, I'm kind of
okay,
things
here
I
we go.
recognize.
Yeah, the Earther is being it is Borg.
Yeah, doesn't look very Borg from stuff from the orbit here, but maybe this is like before it or after it.
Oh,
But
hang on. The Earther system became the endpoint of a Borg thrust into the Beta Quadrant. The Class M world Earther itself then became a race point between various groups of researchers hoping to study remnants of Borg technology. The world is being now in danger of being overrun by reactivated Borg.
hmm, so so yeah, I didn't really see any Borg down there, and
Yeah, well, not every mission needs Borg.
hmm, well.
Okay, well, I need to head off,
Yeah,
so
we
we
should
should wrap it
wrap
up.
this up. So that was episode 37 of Broadcast UGC. Thanks for watching. We were playing The Great Escape by Zorbane, and now I really know what the title means because we were escaping with a bunch of prisoners. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.